is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go clicking.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
I mean, it's sad, isn't it? Every time I see the word Taylor, you got me.
You're
You got
clicking.
me. I'm
You are clicking.
And I also love Pharrell Williams, and this one involves them both. Pharrell Williams says he did not diss Taylor Swift's Kamala Harris endorsement. He says that's some right-wing troll beep. He says, I love Taylor, and she knows that. Who doesn't?
What's your stance on, after the election result, all of these celebrities that did endorse Kamala? A lot of people have come out saying it's showed like that celebrities nowadays just don't have the same pull or influence.
I never thought they did, but
Okay.
then, do you remember when Taylor was the first to endorse Kamala Harris?
Yes.
Well, she
Very early on.
She did that, but in so doing, she was openly dissing Trump, yeah. And I seem to remember that at that time, what do you call when you enrollments? I guess enrollments to vote like tripled or quadrupled on that day.
Okay, so there's clearly something.
Having said that, that doesn't say who those people are voting for.
True.
They could be looking at Taylor going, oh, you're voting for Kamala Harris. I wasn't going to vote, but now I'm going to vote for Trump.
To ensure that your influence isn't changing the result.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. It's made me think.
Well, I certainly don't. It doesn't bother me who people vote for. I mean...
Yeah, I'm not voting for someone because Drake is. You know,
No.
like I wouldn't... I'll form my own
That's
opinion.
weird, isn't it?
But
Really?
I'll maybe buy a sweater that is flogging. Like, I think for me, it honestly it separates into that. I'll be influenced by, like, trivial things like fashion or something, but not
I would...
politics.
I get, I like a fragrance ad,
Yeah?
but I find Johnny Depp a very questionable... Do you know what I mean? Like, I saw him advertising a fragrance, and I'm like, what does that smell like? Rotten teeth and rum.
Oh, no, that fragrance I can't smell anymore. It's awful.
What is it?
Salvage Dior.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Why would they use him?
And also...
He looks like he smells like that liquid at the bottom of the bin when you take out the garbage and what's left in the kitchen. You know what
Yes.
I mean? That
Yuck.
soupy...
He looks like he smells like Captain Jack Sparrow.
Oh, my God. And imagine the breath.
Ugh, next.
I want to talk to you about text messaging.
Please.
On Reddit, again, my new love. My adult daughter only communicates with me via text and her topics are heavy. Turns out that they had a fight. She's 31 years old. She's been mean texting her mum. She says that the mum is commenting here. She's saying, you know, whenever she texts me, they're still mean and sarcastic, even though I apologised for the initial problem. They happen daily. The messages now are about how unhappy she is with everybody and passively, aggressively blaming her for me for her problems. I've got a rule. I don't fight on text.
Oh.
Ever.
You'll always call someone.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm never the one to pick a fight. But if somebody sends a message to me and my spidey senses go off and I go, oh, they want me. They want me to fight back.
You'll then call.
I will just text. I'm not doing this on text. I'll call you in 5 minutes or I'll call you in half an hour whenever I've got time.
Yep.
And then it's incredible how quickly the situation diffuses when they can hear the voice that they know they like. It belongs to somebody they like.
Yep.
And then it's so easy to get stuck in the words that are completely removed from you or the other person.
Yes.
It's
so sterile via text.
Honestly, it's a great rule.
That
Next
is.
time somebody picks a fight with you, go, I'll call you in 10 minutes.
I was having this conversation at dinner last night and my housemate was saying how I avoid conflict like no one he knows. And I'm like, but I just don't have conflict. I can't remember the last time I had a fight with anyone.
No, I do. And you just go, sorry, who are you?
Yeah, I just go so hard the other way. Bye-bye.
So do I.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show. Chrissy's Clickbait.
I never thought I would say this, but the crankier she gets, the more I like her. Whoopi Goldberg. Nearly 70 and working her butt off. In fact, I saw a podcast. I listened to a podcast and saw the footage of the podcast.
Yeah.
Between her and Anderson Cooper.
Oh, yeah, I love Anderson.
And it was really like emotional because they've both lost their parents. Anderson Cooper lost his mother, who I think was Gloria Vanderbilt or something like
Yes.
that. And he's written books about it. They were incredibly close, and he's still grieving years later. And she lost both her parents quite close together, and they were very close as well. She was saying things like, I just thought, how could you just leave me here? Like, she was really put out, and Anderson was just weeping because he totally understood where she was coming from. It was a really beautiful moment, and she was really wise.
And do you find as well, outside of The View, Swanee, in an instance like that with Anderson, she seems a lot warmer than on The View?
Absolutely. She's so gentle and wise. That's what I
that's
get
the right
from her.
word, yeah.
Wise and kind and soft.
On The View, it's salty and snarky,
She
and I love
does
it.
not want to be there. I really do think she's just there for the paycheck. And have a listen to what she said recently.
I appreciate that people are having a hard time. Me too.
Yeah.
I work for a living. If I had all the money in the world, I would not be here.
Did you hear her co-stars going, ha, ha, ha.
We know you hate us.
Yeah, I know.
I love that every week. I feel like for the last 3 weeks, we've had a fresh, salty grab from her. And I want them to keep coming.
Oh, I hope it doesn't run out.
It won't.
We're on a very good streak. If you are into the yoogity boogity, you've got to really keep your eyes and mood and vibes peeled and your claws because it's a full moon in Taurus.
Oh, yeah, it's tomorrow, I think.
It's going to be the most intense month of the year. So buckle up.
What time does it hit? Is there a specific time that we can feel the craziness?
Set your alarms, baby. 8:28
PM or AM?
p.m.
Okay.
Is it?
I don't know. I just want to be aware.
Well, I would say p.m. if it's a moon.
True.
Are you all right? Do you know that moon comes out at the evening and sun is in the day?
Mate, with the way I live, who knows?
That is so true.
Have a beautiful weekend, Swanee. I'm sad that I won't see you at the Wicked premiere.
What happens if I'm like a different person? What if I turn into a werewolf in this? Does it only affect Taurians or is it for everybody?
Well, no, I think it would still affect everyone.
It's ruled by Venus,
She's a bitch.
and you've got to
Sorry.
pop on those rose-coloured glasses and start viewing the world through a happy, romantic view. Oh, give it.
Oh, not for us. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel are up next. Have a beautiful weekend.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.